Welcome to another episode of the Valorant Tips and Tricks Sent by You series, a series where I show Valorant tips and tricks that you guys send to me. Like always, if you send in your tricks, you have a chance to win a battle pass, so feel free to send them in a Discord server, my friends. Also, big shout out to that guy that recognized me at the Rockwerchter festival. Now sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Let's start with a mechanic on Ascent that I actually didn't know was possible. When you want to close the door, a lot of people will look at the lever. But did you know that you don't have to do this? You can just face to the side, look for enemies that might be peeking and close the door with your back to it. Just be careful that nobody is in tree, so I would only recommend to do this when there's a smoke there. What do you say? Your teammates didn't want to play smokes? Well, no worries. If there's a Cypher in your team, here's a nice lineup. Stand against this pipe, aim at the corner of the explosion and throw your cage. Easy peasy, my friends. Now an easy but risky omen trick on Haven. When the barrels are going down, use your flash over here and teleport behind the enemies. Kill them when they are blind and easy peasy for you. Good job, Caliph. Also, Caliph, no shade, but that skin, a beautiful matte black skin I see. Nah, just kidding, I'm messing with you. But for those who want to get Valorant skins for free, the sponsor of this video, buff.game, can help you with that. Lately, they launched a new design for the app and the website. Look how clean it looks. But for those who never heard about Buff, Buff is an app on which you can earn buff points by playing your favorite games. Valorant, League of Legends, Fortnite, Buff supports it all. And once you collected some points, it's spending time, my friends. In the marketplace, you can buy tons of things. Valorant gift cards, Steam gift cards, and even gaming hardware. Or you could spend your points to help clean up the ocean. When you do this, you make this fish very happy. And if you think this was it, no, you can do way more with this app. You could, for example, record your highlights, post it on your Buff profile and share it with friends. Buff works together with big organizations like NRG and it's built on the trusted Overwolf platform, so it's safe to use. And if you are wondering how they make money with ads and paid subscriptions. So no fishy things like crypto mining or things like that. And of course, it does not slow down your PC. So if this got you interested, feel free to download the app with the link in the description. It's completely free, so why not try it out today? And now, let's continue, my friends. Let's continue with the nice wallbang spot on Pearl. When you cleared the site really fast or you just know where the enemies are, you can try to go for this risky plant. Why plant over here? Well, if you sneak your way to CT, you could actually wallbang through this wall on the spike. Just ping the spike and the enemies almost have no counterplay. And if you want to increase your chance of winning, you could also use your Sofa arrow on this port. One last thing though, use the second wall of the right. If you go any more to the left, for example, you will wallbang against another wall and then it doesn't work. Let's stay on Pearl for a wall to create head glitch spots. If you enter B, this wall is pretty good. You will wall of middle. But the bonus about this wall is that if you go all the way to the back of site, you can head glitch the enemies and kill them easy peasy. Just look at this clip from G-Flash.
That's a really crazy head glitch spot.
Just be careful, the enemies will also be able to see you a little bit. So another option is to place your wall a little higher on the stairs. You won't be able to see them, but they also won't be able to see you. If you ever play on Breeze, there's a very high chance that the enemy will have a Viper, because Viper is very good on this map. And they always use this wall. But here's how to counter it. With Sage, simply go to bridge and use your wall on top of the bridge. You just get high enough to look over the wall and kill the enemies easy peasy. There's no way that the enemies will see this coming. Now let's talk about the nasty trick on Pearl for all the rats out there. We all know this annoying spot. Well, did you know that if you go all the way to this corner and look down, the enemies won't be able to see your head? Well, with some agents, Phoenix for example, or Sofa, you won't be able to see anything. But if you use Jet, you see her hair. I think this is a major flaw in Valorant. One agent should not have an advantage over another agent. So Riot, please fix. But meanwhile, you can make easy but risky kills using this trick. Good job, War Turtle. This trick was pretty OP, but not as broken as these jet spots. A lot of people were sending these two spots in, but I saw a video from Tepextop, so credit to him. Also, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But anyway, this is the first one on Breeze. It's very OP, my friends. And the second one is over here on Icebox. Yeah, very broken. I would not recommend to use these because it's glitch abuse. But it's cool to know, I guess. And while we're talking about glitches, let's do one more. Did you know that you could throw things through this window over here? Man, oh man, Rito, please fix. Now let's talk about the trick that you can use and is not glitch abuse. If you play Sage, place your wall over here and you can look towards middle. It's a very good trick to kill enemies from an off angle. And when you do it at the start of the round, you could also destroy the other segments. The only downside is that you are a little bit in the open if the enemies are pushing B main. So only stand over here when a teammate is holding that. Or of course, hold it from yourself. The enemies probably won't expect you there anyway. And let's stay on B side for another trick, this time with chamber. Place the first half of your teleporter in hall and the second half of your teleporter in this corner. What you now can do is make your way up to garden before the barriers are going down. Take your ultimate or operator in your hand and when the enemies push, make a kill, teleport away, and you can peek immediately if you want to. Perfect to kill some enemies if they are rushing. Now a trick about the race boombot. If a close corner is smoked, you could actually use your boombot and just push after it. If it doesn't go off, it means that nobody is there, so you get control over a huge area of the map. But when it does go off, the enemies are distracted, so easy kills for you. Just be careful, don't use this trick on long angles. On long, for example, when your bot goes out the smoke, it doesn't immediately see the enemies. But on spots like bot room, it's a really nice trick. Look at this clip, for example. Also, good job on not over-rotating.
Bomb buddy out. One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
And let's do another race trick, this time on ascent. With a bit of practice, you could use this double jump to enter B side. It's a pretty cool entry, you even slide over the roof. Now let's talk about Cypher. Here's a very cool cam. First stand on this box and then aim a little bit down of the chimney. Then run, jump and place your cam. Now you have a sneaky way to look to B-Link. Very nice. One problem though, this cam might be a little bit hard to use. So here's an easier one. Stand all the way at the top left corner and aim at the satellite. Place your camera and now you can't see B-Link, but you can see middle. Good luck, my friends. Did you know that you can block a race ultimate with the Skydog?
Scout destroyed.
Not sure if it's ever gonna be useful, but now you know. Now let's go to Breeze and talk about this box. When you stand on this box, you can look all the way to B tunnel. It's pretty good to kill enemies over there, but of course I hear some people saying, yo, you're gonna get killed from mid. And you have a point, so only use this trick if you know that the last enemies are in tunnel, or when you use the smoke in middle, a Viper wall for example. About Viper, here's a nice little Viper trick. It's very simple. Often the enemy smokes off hookah. When they do this, make your way to the right side of the window and cast your ultimate. Your ultimate will go all the way to the side and you can plant the spike. You could either plant the spike over here, it's easier to hold it in the post plant, but the enemies are able to shoot through the smoke, or you could go for the safe plant spot in this corner. Now let's go to Haven for a sneaky Cypher play. At the start of the round, place your trap over here. After that, throw your cage on the ledge in the window. You don't really need to line up for it, it's easy to do. Chill a bit, and when the enemy walks through your trap, activate your cage and make some easy kills. It's a good one way, you have to be careful of one thing though. Enemies standing far away won't be able to see you, but enemies standing close will be able to see you. But that's where the trap is for, so you keep the enemies a little further away. Now a nice Yoru lineup you can do at the start of the round. Go to this corner and aim at the left of the fence. While we're following this gate crash, you have the time to like this video if you want to, of course. It really helps the channel. And with your help, we might grow bigger than No Cat No Life 2. But anyway, your gate crash will end up in the attacking spawn, so you can flank the enemies easy peasy. Now a very situational race play that might come in handy sometime. If you stand on these boxes on Pearl, you could use a satchel and throw your grenade to go to the default plant spot. It's a pretty nice lineup, however, you are very far away from the spike. So only use it when you are late with the rotates, for example. But good job, Soy, easy peasy kills for you.
One enemy remaining.
Now a stage trick on Pearl, this one is an all or nothing play. When you plant the spike in this corner, you could aim towards hall and the spike will go into hall. After that, use your wall and now you are stuck with the spike. You can use your slow orbs for the other side of hall and just defend the spike from here. Maybe it will work, my friends, good luck. Now let's go to Ascent for a little fact. Did you know that this wall is actually made of paper? Yes, my friend, the wall is actually not really strong. So use it. Place for example a Cypher trap over here, chill on stairs, and when the enemies walks through it, easy kill for you. And let's stay on Ascent for another Cypher trick. First, jump on the generator. Go all the way to the top right. Aim on the roof, jump and place your cam. This is a nice cam to hold A side. But that's not the only thing. You could also see a little bit of A long. Not much, but just enough so you can see the rotates, for example. Now let's do a quick little Viper lineup on the default plant spot on Pearl. It's very easy to remember. Just stand against this corner and aim a little bit above the right side of the rock. Not that hard, right? And your position will land on the spike. The nice thing about this lineup is that the enemies need to run pretty far to get out of it. A lineup like this is way less effective, so easy peasy kills for you. About easy peasy, look at the new easy peasy merch. It's a fish holding a sign that says easy peasy. It's a pretty cool shirt. We also have the festival fish design to stand out on festivals. And a glitch fish, also available on phone cases. Feel free to visit the merch store with the link in the description. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank everybody so much for the help. I hope you learned something and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.